The idea behind the Acrobat class is that they use speed and agility to position themselves in hard-to-reach places. This works well for any extra legal activities that they might engage in, as well as often placing them out of the reach of their enemies. In combat, the Acrobat will typically start off with a stealthy attack with either bow or dagger, and then attempt to outmaneuver their opponents. Dodging and blocking are both critical as the Acrobat wears no armor and has no skill in the magic school of alteration. In addition to their skills with bow and blade, Acrobats have agility and flexibility, which means that they move quietly and stealthily. Those who choose a life of crime are handy with a lockpick as well. And finally, Acrobats round out their skill set with a tongue that's nearly as fast as their feet, able to talk their way out of trouble with a well-placed bribe, or even convince a seasoned merchant to buy some hot merchandise. The Acrobat wasn't always a petty thief. She performed all over Tamriel with a traveling carnival, astounding audiences young and old from every walk of life. But it seems that the Thalmor don't really appreciate the circus, and gradually she fell on hard times. Eventually she was approached by a guy named Brynjolf in Riften who offered her a substantial amount of coin for a little second story work, and she quickly learned that there were other ways to use her skills that paid better than trick bow shots.
Someone there? Easily blocked. Tell you what, we start running, so mercy! No!
I went for foot wraps and miner's clothes because it made my Acrobat look a lot like Bethesda's drawing. If you want to go with light armor, an argument could easily be made for Thieves' Guild armor. I also picked up a ring of block and an amulet of Stendar, which helped to reduce incoming damage. And finally, I carried around the best bow and dagger that I could find, steal, or buy at the time.
That. You should have stayed in your precious forests, elf. Can't hide from me. Where are you? There you are! I cannot best you!
Since there's no acrobatic skill in Skyrim, I picked up a couple of mods that made my Acrobat actually feel more agile, namely higher jumping and no fall damage. Also, considering the Acrobat does not get into any of the crafting skills, I installed Honed Metal, which allows you to pay blacksmiths and enchanters to create and improve your gear. These are the main game-changing mods I recommend, but if you'd like a complete list of the mods I used in this playthrough, check out the link in the description. Let's take a look at the perks that I've chosen in Ordinator. So starting with block, I picked up both of block mastery, as well as quick reflexes. Got both in timed block, poke the dragon, both in apocalypse proof, timing streak, break their teeth, deliverance, and dragon scales. In one-handed, went pretty light. 2 in one-handed mastery, 3 in bite marks, and 1 in savage. Archery, we've got 2 in archery mastery, 1 in steady hand, 1 in long shot, 1 in thread the needle, and 1 in ambush predator. For sneak, we went the heaviest. 2 in sneak mastery, 1 in sneak attack, assassin's blade, 1 in backstab. Also went with infiltrator, right behind you, clean escape, behind enemy lines, and shadow warrior. And finally, silent roll and dynamic entry. An argument can certainly be made for dodge roll, but I ran out of perks before I got everything I really wanted. In lockpicking, I grabbed 2 in lockpicking mastery, wax key, locksmith, and seen this before, although I never actually was able to, in my playthrough, wasn't able to pick 100 locks after getting this, so I didn't get the extra 2 perks, which would be nice in some of the other areas. Finally, speech. Got 2 in speech mastery, 1 in bribery, kinship, and salesman. You could also make the argument of going up to, going through investor and up to fence, so that you can sell your ill-gotten gains to any merchant. And then the rest of these were just because I picked up skill books along the way.
I tried to tell him that he wouldn't get past the traps, but he wouldn't listen.
It was a stupid plan, and now Regal is so mad she won't even let us cut him down from there.
Aye, and she's added more traps now as well. A moment of silence for our fallen friend. Huh?
There's someone there. What was that? What was that? What was that? Do your worst. Can't hide from me. You won't get away. There you go. I'll skin you alive. Enough!
Can't wait to count out your coins. Anybody there? What was that?
Found you.